Their wahala no dey settle because na different set of clowns dem be. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Information now power. Health is wealth. Education has now power. Health is wealth. Doctor, police, or detective, who is an undercover?
I am truly sorry, ma, but that is what we saw.
Doctor, you say leukemia.
Yes, madam. Leukemia.
But how comes? How come we don't have this in our bloodline?
Let me explain how this works.
Doctor, you have to explain because me, I don't understand what is happening.
Sorry, who is she to you?
Oh, she's my stepmother. Hi, John.
Sorry, I'm asking. I wanted to be sure your family.
It's fine, doctor. Fine.
Leukemia is a blood cancer caused by the rising number of white blood cells. These white blood cells crowd out the red blood cells and the platelets that your body needs to be healthy. These leukemia cells prevent the normal white blood cells from growing. And because these cancer cells are enormous and occupy space, they begin to affect the way your body organs work.
Mama, did you notice anything like some strange symptoms maybe?
Yes, like weakness, he was vomiting, fatigue, complained about pain. At the time he was even losing his breath.
But Mama, all these symptoms and you didn't see anything.
Why are you sounding as if you don't know who your brother is? He doesn't listen to anybody. Strong will. I tried, doctor, to get him to the hospital with food. And what would I have done? To force him down here?
You have told me everything. But what causes this disease?
Well, studies have shown that no one knows exactly what causes leukemia. But people who have it have some unusual chromosomes. But for sure, these chromosomes do not cause leukemia. Madam, you can't really prevent leukemia, but certain things may trigger it. Yes, you might be at higher risk if you smoke, if you are exposed to radiation or certain chemicals, if you've had chemotherapy or radiotherapy for cancer, and if you have a family history of leukemia. But you said you don't, so.
But doctor, my son smokes a lot. He smokes a lot, far. Moshe, his uncle in Afia has this factory. Once in a while he do visits. I don't know if that is where all this generated from.
Well, it is certain that is what caused the leukemia cells. But that's not the end of it. There are things we can try. Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down, madam. There's something we call biological therapy. There are drugs you can give him to kill the supply of protein.
easy. So, how far have you gone with the case of late Miss Moremi?
We are still on the research, sir.
I know you're still on it. I asked, how far have you gone?
I'm still researching to have witnesses, while Detective Paul is yet to get any evidence.
What is taking him so long? It seems he has forgotten why he's there.
Sir, I suggest you call to remind him.
Let's go, I know what to do tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Just hope it's not all these unsolicited messages. That's Bella. Did she mistakenly send this text message?
You don't know before comedy.
I apologize, sir. I am really sorry. What is it you look? Today is a good day.
Please, can you just stop? I have a lot on my table.
Are you with me?
Really? Really? No, it's better.
I don't know if
If you ask me, now who I go ask? The matter where you see, so is the way it start. No be me go talk am, he heavy for mouth. If you ask me, the matter for ground. Now who I go ask? Okay, now who I go ask? Ask me. Women of substance, changing lives. Women of substance, changing lives. Changing lives. Enjoyment continues. We are happy we gathered here today again. Please, Mrs. Amarachi, can you continue with your victim story?
Yes, Miss Odima.
I beg. Chair, I take permission, I beg. They just call me, say stress call, let me go and answer, I beg.
Hey! You every time. I wonder, if no be emergency, her container dey on the house. Every day. Only she only how.
Una sure say this woman no dey cheat on her husband.
Like you.
Please, oh, you should calm down. Okay, Amarachi, Can you please continue with your victim story?
Women of substance.
Changing
life.
Come here. I said, who got you pregnant? Who got you pregnant? Tell me the truth. Who got you pregnant? Who? Answer me. Who got you pregnant? Who got you pregnant? Answer me. This girl kill me. You won't kill me. You won't kill me. Liar.
Dr. Abel Series.
Will you shut up? What do you mean by your uncle raped you?
It has happened 3 times and you still don't believe me.
Why should I believe you? When you are so lazy, you don't like to wash plates, you don't like to clean the house. And I'm sure that is why you are cooking up that story against my sister and her husband. But look, let me tell you, he's the one paying your fees since your father got ill.
It's about it. Please let me go.
You don't want to go to school again? What do you mean by that? You don't want to go to school again? You don't want to go to school again? That is why you got yourself pregnant? You don't want to go to school again?
My sisters, I didn't believe her. My daughter Tessie has put to bed. She bore a son who looks exactly like my sister's husband. Hey! Chai! Carbon copy. See, look at you. It's a photocopy. Hey! I've never seen this kind of a thing. And that fool impregnated 2 other girls. Hey! I need justice. I need justice. I need justice. Women, help me. I need justice.
Hey! This is sad.
Indeed.
Truly sad.
But some men are truly wicked though. How do you rape your own wife's sister's daughter?
My sister, this one is even small. Some go to the extent of raping their own daughters. You don't mean it.
What?
So.
My talk they always bitter, but I go talk am sha. Make we dey tell ourselves some truth. My sisters, una know say for this matter, my auntie get plenty for too.
How?
What is this mad woman saying? Who be mad woman? You dey craze?
Women.
No be fight.
Women.
Na fight.
Women. Please stop using abusive words.
See, before I even talk am, I thought say my talk e get as e dey be.
Titi talk.
See, why kind mother where pikin go dey tell am something wey no go hear. He go beat pikin morning, afternoon, night. Na only beating she sabi. Dey beat pikin on top of her right.
He concern you.
Beat her.
Na your pikin I be.
Shut your mouth up there.
Na your pikin I be.
Don't be shouting at me.
He concern you.
Don't be shouting at me.
Women of substance. I think it is wrong. We always raise our voices in correction. Okay, now, nobody is a saint. You know, all of us have made 1 or 2 mistakes in parenting. Yes, because we were not taught. We only found ourselves in it, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. Good. We as parents need to listen to our children. We need to protect them. We need to support them and fight for them. And whenever they confide in us, we should not just leave them. We need to show them love. We as parents need to provide for our children. And when we cannot, we teach them how to endure. Personally, I'm not of the opinion of giving out children to aunties and uncles, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
My beloved sisters, truth is, we have failed if we cannot trust our children. We have failed if we cannot find a safe place for them. Meanwhile, let me call a human rights activist that I know. And please, let's learn to trust our children. Let us be our children's best friends. Please.
Very important.
Next on Dr. Abel Series.
What is the problem now? I just got your text message. What is it? You mind something? It was over the weekend. I had too much to drink.
She have a spirit on and off his sleep.
It doesn't sound bad. Why are you so serious?
See, in 2019 October, see, they calculate the country say Nigeria was the #1 people when they shit for bush.
Dr. Abel Oponge doctor, head doctor, Kiran the healthcare, educated and very strict. No dey joke with work at all. Madam, if your son ketus, now them they clean me everywhere. But their wahala no dey settle, because na different set of cloth dem be. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Information now. Health is wealth. Education has been a power. Health is wealth. Dr. Paul is a detective who is an undercover, investigating case of murder. Unfortunately, found Delilah. He fell in love with Bella, not Stella, who was the killer. This sounds like Mission Impossible. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. cause she like it gossip. Correct nurse nurse EG, nurse Chichi, nurse Amina. And don't forget the Biggie and Bonnie. Security work no be beans. Now so they go they sleep on duty. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Information now. Health is wealth. Education has a health is wealth. Nurse Maya, religious leader. We no sabi dress at all. She no sabi dress at all. Yeah. When you see her, you must laugh. Madam Henry, the food seller. If you vex am, you get wahala.